C. Situation in which borer is completely prohibited. We learn in chapter 2 that performance of any melacha that ordinarily done on a large scale is prohibited on Yom Tov. Melachas such as borer, which are sometimes done on a large scale, sometimes on a small scale, may be done only on a small scale. Therefore, with respect to the mixture that are generally assorted on large scales, the prohibition of borer applies. If one is forbidden to sort even a small amount of such a mixture. For example, it is forbidden to sieve flour or to remove impurities from grain on Yom Tov, because this procedure is normally done on a large scale. This is forbidden even if one fulfills the three conditions applied on Shabbos. Furthermore, even in situation in which borer is permitted, and in which one is allowed to utilize utensil for the selection, one may not utilize utensil that is used primarily for selecting large quantities, such as sieve. So we're going to see in a practical application. So I mean, you need to screen this flour, otherwise you cannot use it. Sometimes, so a few times we found actually some kind of box in the flour, light box. That way we had to throw the whole pack. Actually, a few of them. So we have to be very, very careful. Just because it was sealed, absolutely sealed, there was no problem with the packaging. But sometimes there is special box in a flour. So, but if you don't use the sieve, so you would never ever find the amount. Okay, because they're pretty small. Okay. So let's do this number 3, and we're going to explain. We learn chapter 2 that performance of the melacha that ordinarily done on a large scale is prohibited on Yom Tov. So we had there a few opinions. Right? So of course we go like by middle of the row opinion, right? So if it's done usually on a large scale, so we don't do it on Yom Tov. Why? Again, because people, the main idea, people are going to say, I'm home anyway, I'm off, so let me do these pickles, for example. So nobody pickles 3 pickles, right? Usually people do, I don't know, a lot, 10 pounds, I don't know how many, a lot, but not 3 or 5. Okay. Continue, because it's a lot of work that it's not worth it to do it less. Melacha such as borer, which are sometimes done on a large scale and sometimes on a small scale, may be done only on a small scale, right? On a large scale and small scale, only on a small scale. Okay, so let's see. So you usually when they sift in the flour, usually people do a lot. Maybe, but you see, my wife does, the way I understand, only whatever she needs. So she needs only, you know what, it's actually, she does not have a sieve. I mean, she does have, but there is like a mother device, I'm not sure when they made, like a cup. There's a stainless cup, and there is like some mechanisms, you go like this, and it's actually sieves. So it's, but this is very, very limited. So you're not going to do a lot with that. You understand? So this would be allowed for sure. Nobody does it for a big batches. It would take you forever. Okay. So continue. Therefore, with respect to the mixture that are generally sorted in large quantities, the prohibition of borer applies, and one is prohibited to sort even on small amounts of the mixture. Right, so if it's usually done, is done on large quantities, right? So it is forbidden even for small. But as I said, with this cup is different. Nobody would do it for a large amount. For example, it is forbidden to sieve flour or to remove impurities from the grain on Yom Tov, because the procedure normally done on a large scale. This is forbidden even if one fulfills the 3 conditions on Shabbos. Right, meaning without special utensil and stuff like that. Okay. Furthermore, even a situation in which borer is permitted and in which one is allowed to utilize utensil for the selection, one may not utilize utensil that is used primarily for the selection of large quantities, such as sieve. So sieve for sure is for large quantities, but this cup is only for small quantities. Okay.